Hi, and welcome back to English with Fliss. I'm an Australian English teacher, and today we're going to be learning about the homograph read or read. How did you read it? Now, before we get into it, please hit that subscribe button and the little notification bell. I can see that 95% of my viewers haven't subscribed, so please do that so you can help my channel grow and help me continue to make useful videos for you. So, you will learn the two meanings of the word and how to read this word correctly. So let's have a look at read. The action of comprehending the meaning of the written or printed text or characters. Okay, so it's the action of comprehending something, let's say on paper or on the computer screen, like you're reading now, or the phone screen. That's what read means. So examples of read are I read for fun. I'm going to read that book. I like to read. Do you like reading? Let me know in the comments down below if you like reading. Now let's have a look at the other pronunciation of this word, which is read. So I'll put a little color swatch over there because this read is pronounced as read, R-E-D, but they're spelled differently. So read is the past tense of read. So the action of comprehending the text has already taken place. We've already done it. So let's have a look at some sentence examples. So I've read this newspaper. It said you read my message. He read the newspaper. He read very well. Okay, so past tense of all those things. I have read this paper. It said you read my message, meaning that you'd already looked at the message. He read the newspaper. Now, the way with that sentence, he read the newspaper, that could also be like an author writing, he read the newspaper kind of like it was happening now. So I guess it could technically be happening now, but if we were using that in speech, we would say he's reading the newspaper. So he read the newspaper. Could be happening now, like perhaps in a novel or something. And then, like, he read the newspaper and tossed it to the side. He was done with it. And he read very well. So, is there a trick in deciding whether or not to read the word as read or read? Unfortunately, no, there's no trick. The best way to read the word correctly is by reading on for clarification. So what I mean by that is if you've come across this word, you're going to have to keep reading until you finish the sentence. And then if you read it as read and it didn't make sense in the sentence, go back and read it the other way as read. Okay? So if, for example, looking at this sentence I've written, I'll read it the wrong way. So the best way to read the word correctly is by reading on for clarification. That didn't make any sense. So I'd go back and go, the best way to read the word correctly is by reading on for clarification. I just want to point out that reading isn't a word. So if ever you see reading, R-E-A-D-I-N-G, that's always reading. It's never reading. Not that I've ever seen anyway. So yeah, the best way to read the word correctly is by reading on for clarification. You're going to have to. Can be a little bit annoying sometimes when you're in a novel and you're just wanting to read it and you go, oh, that didn't make any sense. But anyway, so test yourself. I'm not going to read these sentences out loud for you because it'll just give you the answers. So what I suggest you do is to write these down. Maybe you want to use a red pen for the sentences that use the word read, or maybe you want to just do a little color swatch or use the letter, using the letter R won't really work. You do whatever works for you. So identify the difference, the correct word. Is it read or read? However you want to, and then we'll go over to the next page. I'll just go back. I've used the color red and the little boy reading the book as my little tokens to give you the correct answers. So pause the video, have a go, and then we'll continue on. So I hope you've paused the video and you've had a go at identifying which sentences use read and read. So let's have a look. I don't like to read. I have already read this. I cried when I read that. That was a long read, meaning if you don't know what that means, it just means, oh, that was a long read. It took me a long time to read that. How well can you read? I read all of these right. Okay? So how did you go? Did you read all of those correctly? If not, were you able to fix yourself up once you'd finished the sentence and read on? So how did you go? Let me know in the comments down below. In summary, read is the action of comprehending the meaning of written or printed text or characters. Okay? So it's taking place now. And read, pronounced the same as the color, is the past tense of read. The action of comprehending the text has already taken place. So again, like I said, the best way to read the word correctly is by reading on for clarification. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you gained some knowledge about this word, this homograph. Leave a thumbs up, click the thumbs up button for me, leave a comment down below and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time.